video tonight about the next truth about real estate. Truth I call the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So this came from, the thing that inspired this truth was actually inspired by my wife, Shanoa Peck, who, when I met her, kind of told me an interesting story. She said, you know, I've been in Playboy magazine. And I thought, wow, you've been in Playboy magazine. And sure enough, she walked over to the room and she grabbed a Playboy magazine off the shelf and she opened it up, and there was a photograph of her inside the magazine that she removed from the magazine and handed to me, and it wasn't all that risque, but she was telling me the truth that her photograph did happen to be in a Playboy magazine, which was a clever and intriguing way of piquing my interest for a minute there. But the reason that inspired the truth is because when I was learning about investing in real estate, you know, I read a lot of books and I heard a lot of stories and I took a lot of courses, and I always wondered, you know, what's the whole truth? You know, what are they not telling me? And it turns out that they weren't telling me a lot. And for example, if I were to write my book on real estate investing after all of I've learned since I started real estate investing, I'd probably call it How to Overcome All Obstacles and Work Really Hard and Get Rich Slow in Real Estate. And if you went into the bookstore to buy my book, it would be sitting next to a bunch of other books that would be called Get Rich Slow, Get Rich Easy, Get Rich Fast. And then there'd be my book, which is, you know, How to Get Rich Slow, the first book. Now, whose book are you going to buy? Are you going to buy the Get Rich Slow book, or are you going to buy the Get Rich Fast book? Well, unfortunately, most people are going to buy the Get Rich Fast book. But the truth is that that's a fiction, and mine's a biography. And why is that? Well, because the truth is it's not that easy to just get rich fast in real estate, but it is possible. So let me tell you another story. This year, a couple of months ago, I completed my 800th short sale. Short sales are kind of complicated transactions that involve negotiating a loan with a lender so that you can buy a house for less than what's owed on it. It's a win-win-win scenario. So I've done 800 of these, actually more than that. And that makes me an expert on short sales. In fact, it makes me a national expert in short sales. There's only a few people in the country that have done more short sales than I have. And if I wanted to, I could write a book just about short sales and talk to real estate audiences across America just on short sales. Now, if I wrote a book on short sales, what I could do is I could tell a story about the 80 different short sales that I made $2.75 million on. And I'd be telling the truth, but it wouldn't be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because what I wouldn't be telling you is about the 720 other short sales that I didn't make enough money to brag about on. Because the truth is that most short sales don't make money. It's a numbers game. You got to do a lot of them to make money. And that's the difference between the way I teach real estate and the way most of the gurus teach real estate. They tell you the truth, but it's just not necessarily the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because when you sell real estate education, what's the point of selling real estate education? Well, most people think, well, it's to educate people on real estate. No, the reason people sell real estate education and the reason people write books is to sell books. So if you want to sell more books, you need to tell people a version of the truth that persuades them that your book is the best, easiest, fastest, whatever. You know, in other words, you need to tell them the truth, but not necessarily the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So then people always ask me, well, where do I get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Well, the way you get that is you find somebody who actually knows the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and is willing to share it with you. Somebody who has a vested interest in sharing it with you. So who has a vested interest in sharing with you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Well, if you find somebody that's willing to partner with you and share your profits with you and invest with you, then that probably is a person that has a vested interest in making sure that you're successful. In other words, making sure that you know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So what I do is I teach real estate. But mostly I'm a real estate investor. 95% of the money that I make is from doing real estate transactions. A lot of the transactions I do are in conjunction with people that I've taught real estate. So I have a vested interest in the success of the people that I work with, that I partner with, that I do real estate transactions with. If you want to learn how to be successful in real estate, if you want me to partner with you and have a vested interest in your success, if you want to learn the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about real estate investing, give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about it.